We're splitting all that, right?
Can't wait. Ready to head back out?
I just want to trade a few things.
What am I? A bank?
Hey.
Ready to head back out?
Hey.
Yeah, what is it?
Grab that.
All right.
That was Billie Holiday.
Well done.
Travis Lonely Miles, coming to you with another important news story, folks. Seems fighting in the Commonwealth is once again making headlines. This time, the settlement of Bunker Hill was apparently targeted by the Institute. Seems like they're no longer content hiding in the shadows, and are out to prove a point. The Brotherhood of Steel also engaged in the firefight, from what we're told. While unconfirmed at this time, the possibility of escape since may have been the trigger for this shootout. Things are getting rough out there, folks. Might want to think twice before leaving the safety of Diamond City. Just when you thought you were safe from Roy Brown, he's back again. This time, it's good rockin' tonight.
Wow, would you look at that?
I hear someone. Combat positions.
Iron Maiden's out to an early lead, but Piece of Junk's right behind. We We got some tough competition out here today. What a race! What a race!
What?
Damn it! What is it now?
Drop on us!
No way is this working!
Now he's just starting to have fun. Leaving so soon. Fire!
Who the fuck is that?
Playtime!
Damn it! Screw
I'll
this!
fight you. You're gonna die already? This is the safety office.
Something before they blow your head off.
Give up now.
Fine, keep your shit. Stubborn. Give me that.
You're messing with it best.
This is fucking crazy.
Nothing there now.
Still got some fight left in ya.
Sounds of fighting in Boston could be an indication of shadowy organizations. While
Take more than that.
there are reports of clashes between institutes and railroad forces. Who or what
hell
is
no.
behind
Find
the
him!
fighting
Find him!
is unknown at this time. These two groups are openly fighting now. Let's hope everyone else can manage to stay out of
Just die.
I don't know about you,
Hearing?
but I'm
Are you
not sure
serious?
I want to pick sides on this one. But everyone can benefit from here's to accentuate the positive.
There we go.
People of the Commonwealth, for years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists, that we are among you. It is true, but it is not the whole truth. We are here, and we are the future. Our superior technology represents the best hope for the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground has ceased to exist. Ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your daily lives. We simply insist that you do not interfere with the Institute's operations. To do so would result in dire consequences. You may rest easy. future is in safe hands, that
Excellent.
mankind will thrive under our guidance.
There's no time to waste when there's work to be done.
Let me know when you're ready to take on another squire.
Delta sequence initiated. Time.
Attention! Ferrum Squad, report to debriefing. Ferrum Squad to the debriefing.
Quinlan?
Ah, Knight. You have technical documents, perhaps? Or looking to assist on a research patrol?
I found some technical documents for you.
Splendid. I'll put them to use right away. Here are the caps that I promised. Remember, the Commonwealth check every building...
Uh-huh.
Huh?
Not now, sir. There's science to be done.
Excuse me, Scribe Naraya.
Have you collected any blood samples, Knight?
Yes, here you go.
Oh, this is perfect. Let me get these somewhere cold before they spoil. Here's some caps for the trouble.
Hope you enjoyed that last number.
That really isn't part of our mission.
If
I
you're
never
from out
liked
of
having
town,
squires
be
aboard
sure
a
to
warship.
visit Diamond City.
But Maxon thinks they
It's
need to
safe,
train under fire.
It's secure and full of quality establishments like this.
Glad to
Commonwealth
see you
weaponry.
return safely from the Institute, brother.
Dangerous world out there. Protect yourself. Now, it's a man
Victorium.
Honor and glory.
Brown is up next, with the second half of the legend of Butcher Pete.
Stray radio signals keep pinging the array. Gonna try to filter it out.
Internal monitoring active. Looks fine.
The Institute and their technological abominations need to be stopped at any cost.
It's not the flying that would make me nervous. The crashing. The monument here is a joke compared to the one in downtown Washington. There's gotta be something valuable inside to justify all the protection. Away from it.
Scanning. Accessing pre-record found. 108th Infantry Regiment, 2nd Battalion. Ahoy there. 'Tis Providence, a member of the Congressional Army, is delivered to us in our hour of need.
I was in the Army, but what's the Congressional Army?
Standing orders, sir. Proclamation 3. All members of the U.S. Army are hereby members of the Congressional Army. The captain requests your presence on the bridge. At the Double Creek, sir.
This is the captain speaking. We're taking on an allied soldier. Clear the berth, disable defenses, make way. Midshipmen, stand down. Stand down, I say.
Intruder
Soldier is a
requesting
guest on office.
permission
Means
to
affording
use
all of
lethal
correct courtesies.
force.
Whoa, whoa, easy there.
Yar, matey, hoist the sail, weigh anchor. Is this for real?
Unable to comply. I, Captain, standing down.
Well, any landing you can walk away from.
Hey, Captain.
I'll have none of your lip, Mr. Navigator. Have the crow's nest scan 2 points off the port bow. Jump to it.
Aye, Captain.
Our soldier has arrived. I trust the first mate didn't give you too hard a time. Been too long since we've seen the Congressional Army.
Are you broken? Why the hell are you talking like that?
The quaint vulgarity of the common soldier. It warms the circuits. This is the pride of our Navy, the USS Constitution. As her commander, it is my privilege to enforce a certain measure of decorum amongst my crew.
You didn't explain why you're talking like that.
Look around you. In these times of great unrest, is it not prudent to adopt the manner of a more civilized time? If that answer is not to your satisfaction, I'm afraid you must make your peace with it.
Your lookout told me to come up here. Why?
I confess, we need your assistance. You visit this fine vessel in trying times. Be calm these long years on her airy perch. Damn you, Weatherby Savings and Loan! I spit at you.
How did it even get up here?
Oh, this should be good.
A harrowing tale of that there can be no doubt. Or I should say, I assume it is. I came upon her as she is, atop the Sargasso Sea of rubble and misfortune. What vexes me most is my inability to assist in the war effort. My gun decks have naught but morats and ne'er-do-wells as targets. Enough pleasantries. The Constitution has systems that need repairs to carry out its mission.
If I help you, I expect part of the payment up front.
What a singular request. Were you in the Navy, I would remind you of your oath. But as a soldier, I will authorize a performance bonus payable immediately. Consult with the ship's purser. Consult with the bosun and Mr. Navigator. They will relay your instructions. Dismissed. Look lively, lads. Scavengers approach. Soldier, man the cannons. Kill them only as a last resort. A few warning shots usually suffice to scare that battle. Blast them with everything we've got.
Beginning search.
Won't take long.
Captain Ironsides.
If the scavengers keep seeking folly and destruction, I will reluctantly...
Your very presence does this humble unit a great honor. My programming would find it amiss if I did not also interject. Long live the captain!
Do you often just interject, as you put it?
Indeed I do. I exclaim from exuberance, and not because I've been reprogrammed 5 times to wholeheartedly embrace these marvelous turns of phrase and anachronisms. My metal heart burns with a fierce love and affection for our captain. Huzzah!
Why were you reprogrammed? Was the captain involved?
I will confide this only as a cautionary tale. The captain requires all crew to speak in the proper idiom. We are the inheritors of a sacred tradition. There was a time I thought he was, well, balmy. With my new programming, I see his incalculable wisdom. Our last marine expedition valiantly returned with much-needed supplies, including replacement power cables, sir. Alas, with my severe lack of appendages, I find myself unequal to the task of repairing the cables myself.
I'll see what I can do about your cables.
Offer you my anxiety emulators, lightning by the microsecond. Once you have resolved this matter, I beseech you to return to me to accept my undying gratitude. Defending the Constitution. Patrolling. Defending the Constitution. Power.
Bosun.
Power courses through the Constitution. Veins again. Her systems, long starved, flicker to life. A hearty congratulation. Huzzah! However, this has brought to light further failures in our power grid. The power relay, to my shame, I previously complained about is fluctuating wildly.
Why were you reprogrammed? Was the captain involved?
I will confide this only as a cautionary. We are the inherit. Our last marine. Alas.
I'll see what I can do about your...
Offer you my anxiety once you have reached...
Right.
Old stuff worth anything?
Patrolling. Courses through the Constitution. However,
Don't worry. I'll get you up and running.
Only for you, sir. OwO relay. Warning. Overdue for maintenance.
Hey, Bosun.
Power flows far and steady. I would applaud you. But alas, I cannot, due to my lack of clapping instruments. But huzzah, sir. Huzzah!
Well, if you've got nothing else.
I require no further assistance. But our Mr. Navigator is also beset by troubles. Scuttle buddies, our guidance system is on our last legs. If you've not already, speak to him. Fare thee well.
Well, any landing you can walk away from.
If the scavengers keep seeking folly and destruction, I will reluctantly oblige them.
Defending the Constitution. Ahoy, soldier! Scavenger threat eliminated. Damage assessment will commence after this unit has completed scheduled duties.
Why did the scavengers attack?
Scavengers have attacked ship 17 times, destroyed 13% of ship's systems, stole 5% of ship's store. Logic error. Captain's orders authorize scavenger termination only if necessary to preserve the ship.
If they've attacked you 17 times, why don't you fight back?
This unit suggests Captain's core processes in need of extensive maintenance. Guidance system offline. Multiple errors diagnosed. First error. Guidance chip stolen. This unit requires its return.
I just need to know where the chip is.
Chip is with the thieves. Human scavengers. Reclaim chip at Scavenger's forward recon station. Captain has approved a bounty for its return.
Lethal force is prohibited unless absolutely necessary.
Aft dinghy unlocked and available for your use, sir.
Don't shoot! Those assholes didn't attack the ship on our orders. They weren't trying to frag ya anyhow. They just wanted to kill the frickin' robots.
So they were scavengers, but not with you.
Well, they were kinda with us. I mean, we're not really used to working together. It's not like anyone is in charge. But we do have an agreement. Everyone works together, gets an equal share. When you waltzed aboard the ship, those assholes just kinda lost it. They broke our agreement and paid for it. How did you get aboard anyway? We thought you were gonna get cratered for sure.
He knew I was an Army veteran, so he let me on the ship.
Army? Isn't that some old world mumbo-jumbo? Whatever. So, you got to see the inside, huh? All that salvage. The real motherlode. Just waiting to be stripped and sold.
It's probably worth a fortune.
We scored this one and no more scrounging in the gutters. Ever. So you talked with a tin can. What'd he have to say?
Your men took something from him. He wants it back.
Well, that's too bad. It's our salvage now. You know what he needs it for? His rockets. The huge goddamn rockets on the side of his boat. He's nuts.
So, he wants to build a rocket.
You can't seriously be all right with that. Screw that robot and come work with us. There's dozens more of us nearby. It's only a matter of time before we come out on top.
I'm not splitting my share with him.
You holding out on us, Davies? You got some magical way in there? This guy's got a free ticket aboard, so shut up. Help us destroy that fricking tin can once and for all.
What's in it for me?
What do you think? The tin can's gonna pay you? Maybe in some fricking doubloons? Stick with us and you'll be rolling in caps. So you in or out?
I need to think about this.
These are human beings. Why would you even think about helping an insane robot instead?
Don't take too long or we'll crack the Constitution open ourselves. And then you'll get nothing.
I don't have time for the likes of you.
Those scavers are under our protection.
Huh?
Leave this ship and never return.
Warning. Overdue for maintenance. The area.
Up. Any landing you can walk away from. Phew. That smells absolutely
Situation detected. Normal. Law and order. And warning. Overdue for maintenance. Unrolling.
Up. Any landing you can walk away from. There's gotta be something down there.
Ahoy, soldier! Chip recovered. Dispensing bounty. Diagnostics report. 1 error remaining. Guidance radar's transmitter is non-functional. Requires replacement.
What's wrong with the transmitter?
Diagnostic inconclusive. No functioning Mr. Handy's available for detailed analysis. Acquire Poseidon radar transmitter at specified map coordinates. Further bounty will be dispensed upon completion, sir.
Mr. Navigator.
Ahoy, soldier. Guidance system fully functioning. Bounty dispensed. It is required you commence dialogue with the captain, sir.
You've been of service to our noble vessel. Despite ample provocation, I had hoped the guidance chip could be recovered without violence to the scavengers. Even now, they plot their retaliation.
I would have spared them if I could have.
I have no doubt that they made a peaceful resolution impossible. But you did your duty, and did it well. I find I must reward your considerable efforts with the final labor. We stand but a hair's breadth away from embarking on our sacred mission.
I'm always happy to help.
I would expect nothing less. The ship requires turbo pump bearings from a nearby factory. It will undoubtedly be a dangerous mission, but I have faith you will succeed.
Shit's got ambush all over it. You're mine now, rookie!
Starting to have fun.
Disappearing on top. Think you can hide?
That's how we do things around here. Pay for that.
I'm just getting started. Someone's out there!
Should take off those chains first.
Thought you could hide? Frag him! Sometime, asshole! Take the wrong way to piss me off! Hundreds of times. Will be any different? Oh man, come back! Just having fun!
Oh, I know you're here. I'll find you.
Pretty sure we're not alone.
Over there!
This is gonna be fun!
Well, any landing you can walk away from.
Warning. Overdue for maintenance. Defending the Constitution. Tis an honor to crew such a storied vessel. Overdue for maintenance.
Any landing you can walk away from.
Captain Ironsides.
Trim the power on the starboard bow. Steady as she goes, Mr. Navigator. Luck willing, at long last we'll set sail. And our hero of the hour is to thank. You've earned a double share, sir. Well done.
The reward better be worth it.
You shall not be disappointed, and you can witness our maiden voyage. Our twin NX-42 rockets will alight and unmoor us from this dreaded savings and loan. The Constitution will launch into the heavens, and after, gently land in the ocean. Then we take our rightful place as defenders of the Atlantic.
That's ambitious.
As they say, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Mr. Navigator, put her through her paces. We need to... Those motherless curs! Her field is ours. Until the next time. Scavengers are attempting to board. Blast them back to whence they came. Covering fire! Against them!
Captain Ironsides.
Gods be good the scavenger assault has been broken. Not one of those scallywags stepped foot on our vessel. All hands, prepare ship for launch.
This is a horrible idea.
Only if I fail, sir. We need power from the auxiliary generator to commence our voyage. I fear I must call upon you one last time.
I've come this far.
I recognize that without your considerable efforts, we would not be here. Here is your amply deserved reward. Godspeed to you, sir.
Landing you can walk away from.
Throttle the engines. Keep idling those engines. Ahoy, soldier. We're ready for our auxiliary power. Power nominal. Excellent. Commencing final countdown. 3, 2, 1. Mr. Navigator, light the engines. Dreaded savings and loan, we shall be moored no longer. We are away. Two points to starboard. century we will take to the ocean. Well done.
People of the Commonwealth, for years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists, that we are among you. It is true, but it is not the whole truth. We are here, and we are the future. Our superior technology represents the best hope for the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground has ceased to exist. Ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your daily lives. We simply insist that you do not interfere with the Institute's operations. To do so would result in dire consequences. You may rest easy. Know that the future is in safe hands, that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
Hope you enjoyed that one. Warren Smith with Uranium Rock. Travis Lonely Miles here with the latest news update from the Commonwealth. And this one sounds heavy. The Green Tech building, long known as a haven for gunner mercenaries, was recently assaulted by an unknown group. From what I understand, there aren't any gunners left to tell the tale. If that's true, it's a little unsettling. Those guys meant business. There are rumors circulating that the Institute was somehow involved. Now, I know they come up every time something bad or unexplained happens. But in this case, even I have to admit, it's hard to not suspect they were involved. Don't jump to conclusions, but keep your wits about you, folks. And don't worry. At this time, there's no reason to suspect our fair city is in danger, so you just sit back and enjoy some quality music, courtesy of Diamond City Radio. Louis Jordan is next with an upbeat tune that, well, let's be honest, it's a little passive-aggressive, don't you think? Hope you enjoyed that last number. Now, folks, I'm sure you've all seen or heard about the latest issue of Public Occurrences. Some bold claims by our intrepid reporter. Since possibly living among us, undetected? Very serious implications. Wouldn't you agree? The mayor's office has, of course, issued a statement denying the validity of the article, saying all is well in Diamond City. The mayor himself insists that the fears raised in the article are unfounded. Good to know, I guess. But between you and me, listeners, I'm gonna keep my eyes open just to be on the safe side. Well, never a dull moment here at Diamond City Radio. Here are the Ink Spots with their take on being in love. That was Big Maybell, with a whole lot of shaking going on. And when you're as big as Maybell is, there is a whole lot of shaking going on. Folks, I'd like to take a moment for something a little more personal than usual. As I'm sure you know all too well, I haven't always been the best at this job. Hey, let's face it, I've been pretty terrible. Thanks to the efforts of a few of my friends, I've decided to change how I look at things, how I live my life. I'd like to just take this opportunity to thank the Vault Dweller for lending me a hand. I really do appreciate it. All right, folks, that's enough sentiment from me for one day. Let's get it on back to the music, shall we? Now, Sheldon Allman wants his girl to crawl out through the fallout. Betty Hutton there with It's a Man. Folks, I'd like to take a moment for something a little more personal than usual. As I'm sure you know all too well, I haven't always been the best at this job. Hey, let's face it, I've been pretty terrible. Thanks to the efforts of a few of my friends, I've decided to change how I look at things, how I live my life. I'd like to just take this opportunity to thank the Vault Dweller for lending me a hand. I really do appreciate it. All right, folks, that's enough sentiment from me for one day. Let's get it on back to the music, shall we? Here now is Bob Crosby with Dear Hearts and Gentle People. just heard Three Sons here on Diamond City Radio. Here's the latest word on what's happening in the Commonwealth, folks. Not content with sitting quietly at the airport, the Brotherhood continues to make waves. They've recently been seen cleaning up Fort Strong, formerly occupied by some very unpleasant supermutants. Whether they plan to annex the location or just wanted to get rid of the neighbors, I couldn't say. Whatever their reasoning, I think we can all agree that fewer supermutants running around isn't a bad thing.
Wynoni Harris's grandma may have had a gambling problem, but we all win because of it. Here he is.
People of the Commonwealth, for years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists, that we are among you. It is true, but it is not the whole truth. We are here, and we are the future. Our superior technology represents the best hope for the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground has ceased to exist. Ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your daily lives. We simply insist that you do not interfere with the Institute's operations. To do so would result in dire consequences. You may rest easy. Know that the future is in safe hands, that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
was Personality by Johnny Mercer. Non-stop music and all the latest news. This is Diamond City Radio. There's no getting away from Ray Smith. Here's right behind you, baby.